Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Boxing Unlimited here once again, and today we're going to be doing the aftermath of the fight between Vergil Ortiz and Madrimov, Israil Madrimov, and it was a title for the interim WBC interim super welterweight championship, and it was a good fight, a very nice fight to watch. No doubt about that in my mind. You know, Ortiz, as we know, is a vicious body puncher. Madrimov, we know, he's got his footwork and his movement, which is a problem for everybody. We saw his fight with Crawford, and then we saw his fight with Ortiz. But Ortiz came after him, and it took him 4 rounds to figure him out. And when he did, he came with that body punches, which obviously slowed Madrimov down and caused a lot of problem for him because he was on the run, and then the pressure that Vergil Ortiz came up with also caused a problem for him. You know, when he figured him out in the 4th round, he came with body punches, with the pressure, and he kept pressurizing and then made Madrimov uncomfortable throughout the fight. You know, the pressure of Ortiz was key to his win. Madrimov's movement was a problem early in the fight, as we said, and but when he figured him out with the accuracy of punches come with Ortiz, successful when he backed. He was very successful when he backed Madrimov off, backed him back, and mounted the pressure on him so that he won't have that freedom. Because when you give him that space, he will create a distance and a gap between both of you, a space where he could fight from. But Vergil Ortiz cut off the ring, and it wasn't possible for Madrimov to make the move that he normally makes. You know, his moves could frustrate you and make you, fragile and panic, and then come, especially when he's beating you around. So Ortiz, it first happened in the first 4 rounds, Madrimov was there, Ortiz wasn't catching him until Ortiz figured him out. As soon as he figured him out, came with body punches, mounted educative pressure, and was on his case all through the fight. We know the kind of power Ortiz possesses. He's had, before Madrimov, he's had 22 fights, 21 on knockout. Only Buhacek can win the distance with him. So Ortiz, we know, is a renowned fighter, pressure fighter, but he managed himself very well. And Madrimov, as you said, is a very experienced amateur guy, amateur fighter. And then he's had over 300 fights in the amateur, so he's a celebrated amateur fighter, and he's won a lot of titles there. The combinations of Ortiz was also a problem for Madrimov. It was key to the win for Ortiz. Madrimov is a hard man, no doubt about that. He can take a punch. It was a close fight, no doubt about that, to be honest with you. So, having said all this, we'll say what is open for Ortiz as it is, because this is an aftermath of the fight. I think what is open for him is for him to fight Sebastian Fondera, who is a title holder. Because Fondera, since Errol Spence went off and the fight between him and the Spence didn't happen, she's in Booker, and they're fighting next month, and that is not the fight everybody, most Boston fans want to see. They want to see him fight the best because he's the champion, the WBC, WBO champion. You fight Ortiz, who is the interim champion, I think they should make him mandatory in that fight. We want to see that fight proper. It's going to be a very good fight to watch. If you look at the fight proper between Madrimov and Ortiz, you see that styles make fight. The style that Madrimov came with, over the time he was winning, he was ahead. Then Ortiz came up, counterbalanced it, to be honest with you. Just more like a counter punch, counterbalanced it, and then, took over, made Madrimov uncomfortable, and made him think twice before he came in with all those movements. His movement is side by side, center, and then it dashes in and takes a surprising swing at you, a punch that will rock you back and surprise you, and he's still on his toes and dancing. But the body punches slowed him down tremendously. We always talk of the importance of body punches in a fight, and it's shown bright, it's shown clear that when you come with punches, you mix up the body punches with the head punches and not head hunting alone. And Ortiz has a very, very wicked left hook to the body, to the liver, especially. And I think all those punches slowed the Madrimov down, But Madrimov is a hard nut to crack. He's not somebody, he's not a pushover. He's got a very strong granite chin. He's never been down, There's an extremely strong fighter. This one will not end his career. This loss, he has I think he will win a title someday in that division if you give him the best person who will not master his style, so to say. But Madrimov is a powerful puncher, no doubt about that. And I believe he's a little bit unlucky. The two fights he's lost in his career, they're close, no doubt about that. And it's a problem for every person he fights. But you have to be an elite boxer to beat Madrimov, no doubt about that in my mind. Having said that, I will also say that our time is up here, and we urge you to subscribe to this channel to make the channel grow. You have a nice day and God bless.